Hello and welcome to the 35th Annual AMMNA Championships, brought to you by South Australia this year. We're on Court 1 for Mixed Opens clash, New South Wales versus Western Australia. This is the last day of pool rounds before we get into finals tomorrow. Both teams looking to really stake their claim. Let's see how these teams line up. Currently don't have the Western Australian lineup, but for New South Wales we have Chrissy Bryce starting in goal shooter, Stephen Catalino in goal attack. Wing attack we have Abby Baker. Centre we have the powerhouse Mitch McBurney. Wing defence we have Lavana Wayne Boyle. Goal defence and vice captain Emily Nesbitt. And goalkeeper captain Ben Hammer. New South Wales have been a powerhouse in this division before, and they're looking to replicate prior performances. As you see, the team's just about to take the court. And for the Western Australian lineup, we have in goal shooter, Gunn Dillon, goal attack, Emily Burton, wing attack, Marie Payer, centre, Scott Uslan, wing defence, Laura Jenner, goal defence, Morgan Stiles, and goalkeeper, Griff Thomas. Just about to get underway on this Day 5 clash. New South Wales with the first centre pass, heading to the right of your screen. Western Australia, the first centre pass, heading to the left of your screen. As you see, heavy pressure already. Baker pulling that one in. Catalino to McBurney. McBurney to Boyle. Back to McBurney. Straight into Catalino. Bryce, top of the circle. Nothing coming forward for New South Wales and the held ball there. Wing attack Western Australia there under heavy defence by Abby Baker. As you see, Western Australia into transition, circle edge. Hammer tries, unfortunate there. Western Australia level the scores. This is a 2 versus 4 clash. Western Australia currently sitting second on the ladder with 4 wins and 3 losses. New South Wales sitting third on the ladder with 2 wins and 5 losses. As you see, Western Australia into transition. Hammer call for the contact there. Western Australia looking to capitalise off New South Wales centre path. As you see a big fake there from the goal attack. Doesn't draw Nesbitt. Nesbitt gets the tip. McBurney offside. And a lovely shot there by Dylan Gunn. McBurney to Nesbitt. Nesbitt back to McBurney. Baker. Catalino. Straight into Bryce, under the post. where she loves the ball and finishes the goal. New South Wales draw even, 2-2. Western Australia into transition now. Through their centre, Scott Austin. Austin. Peo draws the contact from New South. Austin to Burton. Burton to Gunn, and Gunn finishes. Western Australia draw ahead, 3-2. 11:40 on the clock. Baker in the pocket, looks to get circle edge. McBurney, top of the circle. Bryce, mid-range shot, finishes beautifully. Chrissy Bryce, a predominant goal shooter, but has been playing a lot of goal attack this championships. Will we see her out in that position this game? Obviously a very big target under the post for New South Wales. But Chrissy Bryce's brother, Stephen, also plays in this team, and he is just as tall, if not taller than Christina. Gunn. Burton here. Draws the contact from Nesbitt. Straight into Gunn. Under heavy pressure there by the New South Wales captain, Ben Hammer. Four plays 3. New South Wales centre pass to follow. Catalino to Baker. Baker looks for Catalino, finds Bryce, top of the circle, straight into Steve Catalino. Under the post. Lovely shot there by Steve. New South Wales draw even, 4-4. 10 minutes left on the clock in this first quarter. As we see Wayne Boyle there with a beautiful tip. McBurney. McBurney to Catalino. In Brady there, called for the obstruction. Catalino to Baker. Baker to Bryce. Bryce, mid-range shot. Lovely shot there by Christina Bryce. New South capitalise. Five plays 4. As we see Western Australia there, sloppy error from New South Wales. Western Australia able to capitalise. Brady to Burton. Straight into the hands of New South Wales as we see Mitch McBurney go over the goal line there. Baker tries. Successful. Straight into Bryce. Lovely job there by Abby Baker. Bryce to reward the shot. Lovely effort there by New South. 6 plays 4. Western Australia have to capitalise on this centre pass. 8:50 to go. Catalino really takes out the goal defence for Western Australia. In Morgan Styles. Burton, straight into Gunn. Under the post, lovely shot there by Gunn. 5 plays 6. New South centre to follow. What can New South do with this ball? 8:15 on the clock. Nesbitt. Nesbitt to Catalino. Bryce under the post, undefended. As Sue Gordon would say, Macaulay Culkin home alone. Brady. Brady to Burton. Back to Brady. Brady's doing a lot of work in that centre circle. Centre third, sorry. Hammer pleads with the umpire. Umpire obviously sees different. Straight into Gunn. Sloppy hands there by Western Australia. Couldn't pull that one in. Burton. Mid-range shot. Finishes. Lovely shot there by Western Australia. 6 plays 7. New South Centre to follow. Baker to Catalino. Catalino to McBurney. Straight to Steve Catalino, who draws the contact from Western Australia. Griff there really struggling on the 2 holding goalers from New South Wales. As you see, Chrissy Bryce score a lovely goal there. Brady to Paya. Paya calls the contact. Brady. Hammer there with a deflection. Eight plays 7. New South Centre to follow. Oh, as you see, Western Australia come out there for flying intercept. Unfortunately, to not get 2 hands to that ball. As you see Bryce under the post, undefended. Lovely shot there by New South. 5:57 on the clock. 2 goals in it for New South. Brady looking to get circle edge. Brady again. This time finds circle edge, undefended. Burton there, triple play with Brady. Mid-range shot. Unable to convert on that one, as you see Mitch McBurney clean up the scraps. Nesbitt to Hemmer. Nesbitt. Baker. Catalino. Straight into Catalino, under the post. Lovely hold there by Steve. Unable to convert on that one. Draws the contact from Western Australia. Again, Steve unable to convert. Chrissy Bryce on the rebound. Lovely finish there by Chrissy Bryce. New South Centre here. Catalino. Baker to McBurney. Bryce, mid-range shot. Successful shot there by Chrissy Bryce. New South pull away by 3. 10 plays 7, 4:38 on the clock. As you see, a breaking call there by Emily Nesbitt. Brady again. Looking for Burton. Lovely screen set there by Gunn. Burton happy to hand off to Gunn. Lovely shot there by Western Australia. Catalino. And a heavy contest there from the Western Australian centre, Austin. Catalino. Bryce. Mid-range shot again. Lovely shot there by Chrissy Bryce. Austin to Burton, back to Austin, as you see that rolling sub change happen for Ian Brady. Austin back on the court. Obviously play management in these sort of championships are huge. You see mid-range shot there by Gunn. Seems to be injured. Take the shot. Lovely shot there by Gunn. As he just grips his waist there. Baker to Catalino. McBurney. Nesbitt. New South Wales happy to reset back to that line. Catalino on the baseline drive. Unsuccessful again. Lovely finish there by Steve. 13 plays 9. 2:45 to go. Burton to take the throw in. Actually, Gunn to take the shot. Umpire just directing the players where he wants that penalty taken. Steps into Nesbitt's hands. Nesbitt called for the contact. Western Australia still in touch here. Only 3 goals. 2:15 to play in this first quarter. McBurney. McBurney to Bryce, outside of the circle. Unusual for Christina Bryce. Chrissy Bryce again. See a lovely switch there by Bryce and Catalino. Unable to finish again on that shot. As you see the New South bench warming up. We will see coach Jenny Barnsley ring some changes. Austin to Gunn. Hammer has an attempt, unsuccessful. Western Australia able to convert on New South Wales centre pass. They'll look to capitalise here. Triple play there. Oh, Western Australia spills it over the goal line. Just ill-disciplined there, wrong choice of pass. Should have waited that second longer. Burton had eyes for Gunn and Gunn only. So Hammer there, take the penalty. Catalino, Baker to McBurney. Catalino. New South really looking for a settler here. 45 on the clock, circle edge. Swings to McBurney. Wrong choice of pass there from McBurney. Lovely finish by New South. New South lucky to get away with that one. McBurney to Nesbitt. McBurney and Nesbitt are trained together at North Shore United in the Premier League competition for New South. That connection's strong. As we see, Catalino go off court. Quick throw in there by Western Australia. 7 seconds on the clock. Lobs it straight to his attacker. Hammer, clean tip there. 1 second on the clock. Western Australia not going to have enough time to do the throw in. 14 plays 11. New South way. Western Australia really struggling in that transition down court. Few ill-disciplined passes from the goal attack there. Burton. Really just rushing on their transition. Nothing really coming forward, having to look for that big outlet pass to the edges, and Hammer having a field day with those flying intercepts. We'll be back after a short break. Welcome back to Netball SA Stadium. On court 1 today, we have a mixed opens division. 2 plays 3. Western Australia second on the leaderboard. New South Wales third. New South Wales currently have a 14-11 lead in this game. Western Australia really struggling on their transition ball down court. As you see Austin take that centre pass. Wayne Boyle there, called for the contact. Austin to Gunn, under the post. Lovely finish there by Western Australia. McBurney, look for him to be the general in this attack end. He'll make 5, 6, 7 prelim movements to get the ball. As you see Nesbitt there, Nesbitt to Boyle, Boyle to Catalino. Nesbitt again, back to McBurney. Steve Catalino again, under heavy pressure there from Jenner. Don't get confused with Kim Jenner from the Queensland Firebirds. Catalino, lovely goal there by New South. 15 plays 12. 13:55 left in this second quarter. Lovely pass off there to Gunn under the post. Western Australia capitalise. As you see Baker there, hold up the force line for a set play. As you see the ball go back to Nesbitt. Nesbitt to McBurney, pulls that one in. Catalino, looking for that pass straight into Bryce, under the post. Goalkeeper was looking for that flying intercept. Bryce just had the smarts to stick under the post. Call for the ball. New South lead 13-16 in this second quarter. As we see, a lucky ball there by Gunn. Gunn to Burton. Actually, Burton's off the court, sorry. Austin with the bright pink shoes. Heavy pressure there, Western Australia from M. Nesbitt. Lovely shot there by Western Australia. Western Australia looking to apply pressure early in this second quarter. McBurney, Baker. Baker to Nesbitt. Nesbitt to McBurney. Catalino. Bryce, mid-range shot. She's been good all game. She's good again. Lovely shot there by Chrissy Bryce. Austin. Wayne Boyle there, called for the contact. Gunn under the post. Lovely shot there by Western Australia. New South here. McBurney, Baker. Boyle to McBurney. Back to Boyle, back to McBurney. Lovely swing there by New South all the way to Baker. As we see Bryce outside of the circle. McBurney, New South happy to make 5, 6, 7 passes to get that ball on circle edge before they're feeding. As we see Austin with a hand in there. New South able to keep possession. McBurney all the way over to Bryce. Was under pressure there by Styles. New South will look to finish. Lovely shot there by Chrissy Bryce. Christina Bryce is having an amazing tournament so far, playing a lot of goal attack, goal shooter. Nesbitt hands over. Western Australia, lovely bounce there by Western Australia under the post and finished there by Thunder. McBurney. Steve Catalino. Baker. McBurney again, circle edge. Over the top to Bryce. As you see, 2 holding shooters. One needed to pop to the top of the circle to draw those defenders. I see Steve missed that goal there. Oh, and an ill-disciplined error there by New South Wales. The penalty was set. He dropped the ball for Bryce to take. Obviously wasn't confident. Western Australian goalkeeper there, Griff, being able to recognise and take that ball. Straight into attack there by New South. Obviously, Nesbitt hand in. Looking for a team to settle here in this second quarter. Bryce undefended alone under the post. Mid-range shot. Rolls in, rolls out. Boyle there on the picking up the bin chickens, as Laura Langman likes to say. Catalino. Lovely shot there by New South. 19 plays 16, 9:35 to go. Western Australia in transition here. Circle edge, straight over top to Gunn. Hammer called for the contact. McBurney. Boyle. Catalino. Baker. Looks for something. Nothing coming forward for New South Wales. Bryce in the Suncorp super shot range. Drains the shot. Lovely shot there by Chrissy Bryce. Her furthest of the game. Western Australia into transition now. Gunn under heavy defence there by Hammer, as we see Ian Brady take the court, the vice-captain for West Coast. Lovely deflection there by Nesbitt, unable to collect the rebound. McBurney, take the centre for New South. 18 plays 20. Western Australia currently lead this quarter 7-6. Catalino into transition, McBurney. Chrissy Bryce calling for that ball. Mitch McBurney opts to go to Steve Catalino over the top. Again, another uncharacteristic miss by Steve. Western Australia into transition now. 20 plays 18, 7:35. Hammer goes for the intercept. Leaves Gunn undefended under the post. Western Australia make no mistake. Brady here to take the centre pass for Western Australia. Nesbitt called for the contact. Long way out of the circle. Will they use the 2-on-1? Western Australia looking to capitalise. As we see another turnover there by Western Australia. Nesbitt to Boyle. Boyle to McBurney. Catalino again, uncharacteristic hands by him. Usually Steve plays goal shooter. Obviously out in the goal attack role today. Not the starting lineup we used to see from New South. Gunn under the post. Lovely shot there by Western Australia. We're all even, 6:35 to go on the clock. New South centre. Western Australia currently lead this quarter 9-6. Catalino opts to pass off to Bryce. Bryce under the post. Lovely shot there by Chrissy Bryce. New South Wales ahead by 1, 6:10 on the clock. Western Australia into transition. Lucky to get that. Brady. Western Australia looking to get to circle edge to feed that ball. Hammer. Lovely pressure there by Ben Hammer. Forces the 3 seconds. Hammer again. Contact call there on Western Australian wing attack. Payer. What can New South Wales do here? As you see the Wing attack just tying her shoelaces. Time's been held. 2:38 on the clock. Brady. Ops back. Nothing coming forward for Western Australia. Just see another turnover there by Western Australia. New South Wales have to capitalise on this. Nesbitt. Nesbitt back to Hammer. Nothing coming forward for New South. Baker. Stuck going laterally. Again, that big outlet pass by McBurney. Straight into Steve Catalino under the post. Finishes the shot for New South. New South Wales restored that 2-goal lead as you see Austin back on the court in centre. Obviously just resting legs in this competition for Western Australia. McBurney. McBurney to Catalino. Bryce. Mid-range shot. Lovely shot there by Chrissy Bryce. 23 plays 20, 4:26 to go on the clock. Western Australia into transition here. As you see Boyle again, another hand in there by New South Wales. Oh, Austin. Western Australia really struggling here. McBurney to Catalina. Catalina can't pull that one in. Western Australia have to capitalise off this goal. Of this turnover, sorry. Nothing coming forward for Western Australia. New South setting up that zone defence. As I see McBurney with a hand in there. Time's held here on court 1. Austin to take the throw in. Wing area. Circle edge, where every ball should be fed. As you see Nesbitt there with a hand in. Lovely shot there by Western Australia. (23 plays 21, 3:23 on the clock. McBurney. McBurney to Nesbitt. Nesbitt foot over the line. Western Australia have to capitalise off this turnover by New South Wales. Austin. As you see Boyle there get called for the contact. Western Australia looking to get to circle edge. Mid-range shot here by Western Australia. Make no mistake of it, does the goal attack from Western Australia. 22 plays 23, 2:47 on the clock left. Western Australia looking to draw even here with New South. Gunn under the post. Beautiful shot there by a Gunn. Catalino to McBurney. McBurney circle edge. Again back to Steve. Into Chrissy Bryce, under the post. No hands over by Western Australia. Lovely goal there by New South. 24 plays 23, 2:15 on the clock. Western Australia stuck with that lateral pass. Under the post, the goal attack from Western Australia. Lovely finish there by Western Australia. 24 all, 1:50 on the clock. New South centre pass to follow. Baker. Baker to Boyle. Boyle to Hammer. Gunn with a hand in there. Nesbitt collects the scraps. Baker. Baker to McBurney. McBurney back to Baker. Nothing coming forward for New South here. Stuck in transition. Beautiful hands over there by Western Australia. Catalino, again, nothing coming forward for Western Australia. As you see, a forced error there by Western Australia. That lovely zone defence set by West Coast. Chrissy Bryce unable to pull that one in. Austin. Western Australia, nothing coming forward again. Only one option. Nesbitt here. Not Nesbitt, sorry. With hand in. Couldn't get the call. Lovely job by Western Australia. 50 on the clock. Western Australian centre pass to follow. 25 plays 24. Austin. Looking for circle edge. Austin finds it. Straight into Western Australia there. Unlucky to get the call there, New South Wales. 25 on the clock. Nesbitt out of play. Lovely shot there by Western Australia. Just enough time for New South to peg one back. McBurney to take the centre pass. Catalino to Baker. Baker looks for Bryce. Nothing on. 8 on the clock. Straight into Bryce. Unfortunate pass there by McBurney. Nothing coming forward for New South. As the clock draws to 0 here on Court 1, Netball SA Stadium. 26 plays 24. Western Australia really pegged that back in the last 5 minutes. New South Wales with a few uncharacteristic misses. Look for that change in the goal attack position. Brittany Berry sitting on the bench. As you see her put the goal attack bib on now for New South. We'll be back after a break.
Thanking our weekly sponsor, Harrison's Kitchens. Looking for a new kitchen, a fresco kitchen or a custom joinery item? Harrison's Kitchens and Cabinets are celebrating 20 years this year. 20 years of supplying and installing true custom joinery with you in mind. Kitchens and joinery. All budgets, many material options with many special rates for the South Australian netball community. Look them up on Facebook, Instagram or search up www.harrisonkitchens.com.au.
Welcome back to Court 1 of Netball SA Stadium, the 35th Annual AMMNA Championships held by South Australia this year. As we see a mixed opens game, Western Australia versus New South. Western Australia currently up 26-24. New South with a couple of uncharacteristic passes in that last 5 minutes. As we see a change being made in the shooting circle for New South, an all-girls shooting circle, which is not that common in this level. As we see Britt Berry take the court in goal attack. She is a powerhouse in that goal attack position. Look for her to shoot goals, turnovers, intercepts. Britt Berry's your girl. As you see, Nesbitt there. Unfortunate to not get two hands to that ball. Austin back to the wing defence. Steve was doing a good job, just a few uncharacteristic misses by him. New South obviously looking to get this win, to stay in touch with the rest of the competition. Mid-range shot there by Western Australia. Spills over the goal line. New South in transition here. What can they do? Boyle under heavy pressure there by Papaya. Nothing coming forward for New South, and the held ball comes for Western Australia. Hammer to Nesbitt, back to Hammer, McBurney, Nesbitt, Boyle, Baker, Falcon there by Boyle, miscommunication there by New South, 26 plays 24, 13:50 on the clock. Hammer goes for the intercept, called for the contact, 2-1 in the circle, look for Western Australia to set that screen. As we see, ball straight into goal attack, straight into gun, under the post. Lovely finish there by Western Australia. McBurney into transition for New South. Baker, McBurney, Berry, sorry, not Nesbitt. Boyle. Oh, beautiful hands there by Griff. Austin to Papaya. Back to Jenna. Papaya again. Lovely ball there by Western Australia. Using those angles, couldn't finish there. Gunn gets the rebound, finishes the shot. Western Australia up by 4 goals. 28 plays 24. 12:50 on the clock. Austin with a lovely step on to Gunn under the post. Lovely finish there by Western Australia. New South really struggling in this centre third to get the ball into the attacking end. Baker to Berry. Berry to Boyle. Boyle to Nesbitt. Nesbitt to McBurney. McBurney pleading with the umpire, where's the call? Centre third or goal third, he says. Berry steps on, finds Baker circle edge. Swings to McBurney on the other side of the circle. Into Chrissy Bryce. Mid-range shot by Chrissy Bryce. Couldn't finish. Berry on the rebound, under the post. Dribbles in the end. Britt Berry gets her first goal of this game. Papaya under pressure by Boyle. Western Australia couldn't get two hands to that ball. See Austin jump the bench. McBurney to Berry. Berry to Nesbitt. Nesbitt back to Berry. Under heavy pressure there by Western Australia. New South looking to capitalise off this turnover. Straight into Bryce, under the post. Chrissy Bryce will make no mistake of this. Lovely goal by by New South Wales, sorry. McBurney to Baker. Baker to Nesbitt. Nesbitt to McBurney. Back to Berry. Swing ball as we see Griff there. Lovely read there by Griff. Western Australia into transition. 3 passes on circle edge. Lovely job there by Western Australia. Passes under the post to Gunn. Why wouldn't you? And it's been so consistent all game. Lovely shot there by Western Australia. 30 plays 26. 10:37 on the clock. Western Australia able to keep this 4-goal buffer. Nesbitt there looking for the call, nothing coming. Hands over by Nesbitt, gun under the post, finishes the shot for Western Australia. Western Australia pull ahead by 5 goals. 10:15 on the clock. McBurney to Boyle. Baker hits the floor. Berry to Nesbitt. Spills it over the edge for New South Wales. Western Australia have to capitalise off this goal. Gunn under heavy pressure by Hammer. Close range shot by Western Australia converts. Western Australia pull ahead by 6. Austin. Back to Austin. Oh, Hammer there with hands in as we see the wing defence for Western Australia go offside. New South Wales in transition here. McBurney looks for Berry. Back to Boyle. New South Wales happy to reset. Nothing coming forward for Berry. Lucky to get away with that 3 seconds call there. Berry circle edge. Oh. Big hit there, big hit there from Austin. Berry shakes her head. She's a tough cookie. It's another day in the office by Britt Berry. Try to say that 10 times faster. Lovely double. Oh, footwork call there by Britt Berry. Western Australia into transition. Austin. Papaya. Back to Jenna. Austin again. Nothing coming forward for Western Australia. Lovely lob in there to Gunn under the post. Finishes. Western Australia pull ahead by 5. 7, sorry, not 5. As I see Bryce under the post. Make no mistake of it. Chrissy Bryce misses. Commentator's curse. .33 plays 27, 7:30 on the clock left, sorry. Austin. So see Hammer, lovely roll there, lets the ball dribble over the goal line. New South Wales have to capitalise here. Hammer to take the penalty. McBurney back to Hammer, back to McBurney. Nesbitt to McBurney. Risky pass, straight into Bryce. Lovely hands there by Chrissy Bryce. Pulls that one in. I thought for sure that was going over the goal line. Chrissy Bryce said otherwise. 28 plays 33. 28 plays 33, sorry. Coach killer there by Berry. Breaking call. Baker called for the obstruction. Austin. Papaya, Austin, circle edge. Straight into Gunn. Oh, unable to pull that one in. Lucky to get the scraps there. Western Australia capitalise. 34 plays 28, 6:10 on the clock. Still plenty of netball left to be played for New South. Nesbitt called for the contact. Unfortunate there by M. Nesbitt. Lovely mid-range shot there by the goal attack of Western Australia. McBurney to take the centre for New South. Baker. Nothing coming forward for New South. You see another turnover there by New South Wales. Coach Jenny Barnsley would not be happy with that. Austin stabilises. Lovely let that ball bounce by the goal attack of Western Australia. Couldn't capitalise. McBurney to pick up the scraps. Berry to McBurney. Baker. Back to McBurney, circle edge, looking for something. Nothing coming for New South. We see Berry, lovely drive there by Berry. Pulls to both defenders. Leave Chrissy Bryce in that backspace. She'll make no mistake of it. New South Wales peg one back. 6 the difference. 4:55 on the clock. Boyle there. Austin. Western Australia here, mid-range shot by the goal attack. Good job by New South Wales to isolate Gunn. Obviously, Gunn's the main shooter in this team. Let the goal attack shoot it out and the turnovers will come. Nesbitt, hands over. Under lots of pressure there, Western Australia. Oh, Hemmer, lovely hands in there by Ben Hemmer. McBurney, Berry, back to McBurney. Lovely intercept there by Griff. Austin. Lucky to not get called for over a third there. Austin again, circle edge, looking for Gunn, finds him on the baseline. Beautiful shot there by Gunn. Berry there, lovely dodge. Baker to Berry. Berry lucky to not get called for the replay there. Straight into Bryce. Looks for Berry again. Circle very stagnant for New South Wales. Nothing coming forward. Lovely shot there by Chrissy Bryce. 6 the difference. 2:40 on the clock. Boyle there called for the contact. Austin looks for Gunn, finds him under heavy pressure there from Nesbitt. Ever so reliable is Gunn for Western Australia. McBurney to Baker. Baker to Nesbitt. Down the near side goes McBurney. Again, double play, straight into... Bad placement there by Mitch McBurney. That ball needed a little bit more on it for Bryce to be able to pull it in. Thomas there called for the contact. Bryce will make no mistake of it. She doesn't. Lovely mid-range shot there by Chrissy Bryce. She's been so reliable in that goal shooter position. Austin. Back to Austin. Papaya. McBurney there with lovely elevation. Short pass. Unfortunate there by New South. Both the players had the same idea. Oh, Hammer. Lovely hands over there by Ben Hammer. Pulls the 3 seconds. Baker to Boyle, to Nesbitt. Berry, sorry, not Nesbitt. Oh, straight into Griff. Couldn't convert. New South into transition now. McBurney to Boyle. Boyle to Baker. Baker, oh, Griff just did enough there to put pressure on Berry's take. 45 on the clock. Western Australia will look to capitalise off this error by New South Wales. Griff, long outlet pass to Austin. Keeps it in. Hammer, lovely intercept there. Read that like a book. Berry, Baker. Bryce be able to keep it in. Berry, her longest shot of the game. Can't convert. Bryce called for the obstruction there. 15 on the clock. Western Australia will look to get that ball down. Austin, look for that outlet pass to Gunn. Hammer all over it. Straight into Bryce. 3 on the clock. Will she sink it? She can't sink the shot for New South Wales. Bit of tennis there at the end. 37 plays 31. Western Australia ahead. We're back after a short break. Welcome back to Court 1 here of Netball SA Stadium. As we see, mixed open clash. New South Wales versus Western Australia. Western Australia currently up in this fourth and final quarter, 37-31. New South Wales really struggling on transition down court. As we see, change again. Steve Catalino back to goal attack. Blueberry did a good job, just not her usual self. Baker. Baker again. Into Bryce. Bryce is having a great game this game. Lovely shot there by Chrissy Bryce. Western Australia into transition. Hammer there with a lovely deflection. Time's held here on court 1. This is a second play third match. Western Australia second, New South Wales third. Austin take the throw in. Austin. Looks for Gunn. Hammer with a deflection there. Gunn able to regain. New South in transition here. What can they do? Catalino. McBurney. McBurney back to Boyle. Catalino again. Come on the court. Hopefully he can do better than he did in his first 2 quarters. As we see another turnover here by New South Wales. McBurney called for the contact. Austin looks for Papaya. Boyle able to get hands to that one. Straight into transition is New South Wales. Baker. Baker to McBurney. Burney to Bryce under the post. Lovely shot there by Chrissy Bryce. .38 plays 33. 13-10 on the clock left. Western Australia into transition here. Catalino called for the contact. Unfortunate error there by Western Australia. Again, the penalty not set. Umpires all over at this championship. Western Australia into transition here. Austin under heavy pressure there by Boyle. Gunn, ever so reliable under that post, finishes for Western Australia. 6 the difference, 39 plays 33. Baker. Baker to Nesbitt. Nesbitt to McBurney. Catalino. Straight into Bryce, unable to pull that one in. Chrissy Bryce kept her feet still, didn't move to the ball. Can Western Australia make New South Wales pay for this error? Bryce, hands over pressure there. Boyle, hands over. Nothing coming forward for Western Australia. Stuck going backwards. As you see, Burton back on the court and goal attack. Gunn under the post. Under pressure by Hammer. Couldn't convert. New South Wales throw in. Nesbitt. Back to Hammer. McBurney. Nothing coming forward for New South. Have to use that outlet pass. Baker. Cross court to McBurney. Straight into Catalino under the post. Double defended. Doesn't matter. Steve will pull that in all day, every day. Austin to take the centre for Western Australia. Burton. Nesbitt with the hands. Western Australia get the throw in. This is where New South Wales have to lift. Have to get a turnover. Look for Nesbitt. Prepare to take the throw in. Burton. Austin. As you see, Boyle hit the deck. Straight back up. Burton, mid-range, she won't shoot. She looks for Gunn, finds him. Gunn under the post, can't convert, gets his own rebound. Lovely shot there by Gunn. McBurney to take the centre. McBurney's been really good this game. Keeps that one in just. Look for Chrissy Bryce. Swing to Baker. Catalino under the post. Double defended. Baker. Chrissy Bryce called for that contact call there. Austin. Papaya. Back to Austin. Brown. Burton, sorry. Austin looking for Gunn, finds him. Obviously, Ben Hammer off the court, a new keeper in for New South. Let's see what he can do. 41 plays 34, 9:33 on the clock. Oh, as we see, New South get that turnover. McBurney, lovely hands over there. Nesbitt to Boyle. Boyle back to keeper. Obstruction there obstruction called on the Western Australian wing attack. Papaya, Catalino, straight into Bryce. Lovely take there by Chrissy Bryce. Styles called for the contact. New South capitalise on the Western Australian centre. They'll look to consolidate that goal. Catalino, straight into Bryce. Lovely backspace drop there by Chrissy Bryce. Mid-range shot, can't convert, gets the rebound. Again, mid-range shot, can't convert again. This time can't get the rebound. Western Australia into transition. Austin to Burton. Burton straight into Gunn under the post, undefended, can't convert, gets the rebound, finishes it for Western Australia. Lovely shot there by Gunn. Oh, foot not wholly within the circle. Coach killer right there from Austin. You expect more from him. Baker. Baker to Nesbitt. Nesbitt back to Baker. Baker doing a lot of work in this goal third for New South. Again, back to Baker. Catalino under post. Steve can't convert. Western Australia turned the ball over. Burton, sorry. Styles. Back to Burton. Austin. The goalkeeper, Lilac, called for contact. Gunn under the post. Lovely shot there by Western Australia. McBurney to take the centre pass. Boyle. Boyle to Nesbitt. Nesbitt to Baker. Baker to Catalino. Lovely swing there by New South. Western Australia all over it though. Catalino under the post, under heavy pressure. Looks for Catalino again, undefended. Chrissy Bryce draws Griff to top of the circle. Catalino pops to the side on the baseline. Oh, Nesbitt again, hands in. McBurney to Bryce. Mid-range shot by Chrissy Bryce. Will she finish? She successfully shoots that shot for New South Wales. 37 plays 43, 6 in it, 6:20 to go. Catalino to Bryce. Bryce mid-range shot. Will she finish? She shoots for New South Wales. New South Wales really lifting here. .38 plays 43. Western Australia. Catalino there. Nesbitt to McBurney, back to Nesbitt, back to McBurney. Lovely double play there by New South. Catalino. Bryce, top of the circle, feeds to back to McBurney. Finds Bryce again, mid-range shot. Lovely double pump there by Chrissy Bryce. New South Wales 38, Western Australia 44. 4 goals in it. Baker to Catalino, under pressure by Griff, doesn't get the call, New South. Austin into transition. Papaya, Austin back to Papaya. Burton, back to Papaya. Papaya's doing a lot of work in this attack end for Western Australia. Gunn, easy 1-on-1 with Nesbitt. Western Australia capitalise. 45 plays 38, 4:48 on the clock. Miscommunication there from the umpires. Austin to Gunn. Again, that centre of the goal shooter pass undefended by New South Wales. 46 plays 38, 8 in it, 4:20 to go on the clock. Nesbitt to Bryce, alone under the post. Macaulay Culkin home alone. Western Australia here. Nesbitt tries ahead. Again, too easy for Western Australia. Under the post, 2 passes, converts the shot. McBurney, Baker, Catalino, sloppy hands there from New South Wales, unable to pull that one in. Styles, called for the held ball there. New South Wales looking to convert off this error by Western Australia. Still enough time. Nesbitt to Catalino overcooks that pass to Bryce. If Western Australia can score here, game over for New South Wales. Papaya to Burton to Austin. Austin hesitant to pass that ball to Papaya. Boyle there, called for the contact, circle edge. Beautiful feeding range here for Western Australia. What can they do with it? Nesbitt there in a tussle with Gunn. Gunn pulls it in, under the post. Lovely shot there by Western Australia. Western Australia, 9 goals in it. 2:25 on the clock. Western Australia pretty much wrapped up this game. McBurney called for obstruction, pleading with the umpire. Again, lovely double play there with Austin. Gunn under the post. Hands over pressure from Nesbitt. Converts. McBurney to take the centre for New South. Baker to Catalino. McBurney. Styles called for the contact. Way out of the circle. New South will look straight into Bryce. Bryce can't pull it in. Spills over the goal line. Western Australia here. Up by 10. 1:40 to go. Austin to Papaya. Burton back to Papaya. Burton again. Gunn under the post. Pretty much undefended that whole way down Western Australia. 1:23 on the clock. Western Australia pull ahead by 11 in this 4th and final quarter of the 35th annual AMMNA National Championships on day 5. Gunn under the post. Can't convert. Boyle collects the scraps. Baker straight into transition is New South Wales. Catalino. McBurney into Chrissy Bryce. Under the post. She'll make no mistake of this. New South Wales score. 50 plays 40. 47 on the clock left. New South Wales have just left their run too late. Western Australia able to capitalise on pretty much all of New South Wales turnovers. As we see, Griff there called for the contact. Will we see Chrissy Bryce go for this shot in the Suncorp range? We will. Can't convert. Austin. Burton. Papaya. Back to Burton. Lovely pass there from Burton into Gunn. Under the post. Finishes for Western Australia. 10 seconds left. Last centre pass of this Day 5 clash. Oh, McBurney hands over. Unfortunate there from New South Wales. Couldn't seize their opportunities. Western Australia too dominant. Western Australia win that by 11, 51-40 in this Day 5 clash. Stick with us for 23's action next on Court 1.
Thanking our weekly sponsor, Harrison's Kitchens. Looking for a new kitchen, a fresco kitchen, or a custom joinery item? Harrison's Kitchens and Cabinets are celebrating 20 years this year. 20 years of supplying and installing true custom joinery with you in mind. Kitchens in joinery. All budgets, many material options with many special rates for the South Australian netball community. Look them up on Facebook, Instagram or search up www.harrisonkitchens.com.au.